but let's see.
Yeah, I'm really liking it here, actually. Just to banish 2 Thunders.
It means you get some resources back. Okay.
All right.
We're back on stream, apparently. And yeah, as you can see...
So Errikos on the last turn used 2 copies of Widow Anchor to take control of 2 Thunder Dragon fusions.
And he's won with everything, leaving almost having game, leaving Dimitris only at 100. And then he just linked away everything with Unicorn, setting an Anchor and an Eagle Booster in the end phase.
So we're thinking Errikos is in a reasonably comfortable spot.
Yeah, definitely a good spot.
Because only on 100 life points.
Yeah, it means any Hayate is game.
There's so many different ways, like a Hayate, you know, just a Widow Anchor to take a card. That instant fusion that Dimitris just drew was dead.
Yeah, the Eagle Booster is used so he can't activate Duo effect. And let's see.
Yeah, I mean, Denko, it could have thrown things.
Maybe, I mean, it's still really hard with only 100
He would have had
points.
to have drawn something, and then, because you can't leave the Denko up because the Unicorn is guaranteed to survive. It's all a bit hairy.
Yeah, I know. But it's there.
Okay, what's his plan?
He's adding with Dark, I think. He's just trying to do stuff.
He can add with Dark. He can't leave the Phoenix up.
No. What?
Tribute set.
Yep.
Okay.
That's a good play.
Multi-roll pass. Yeah, it's kind of taking me by surprise. A tribute set.
Yeah, because at least you can't...
Can't take it.
Yeah, you can't take it. Sarcophagus.
It's bought him a turn.
He's actually not giving up, which is really good. He's trying his best with those 100 life points. And
yeah. I mean, so now does Errikos know?
I'm really curious about why is the Twister there. Maybe he expects something like their rivalry sided going second. I don't know.
Maybe he just forgot. Yeah. I mean, having this dead card is not great here.
Yeah.
I mean, I still don't really see how he pushes through the Widow Anchor. And I feel like Widow Anchor taking Dragon Dark now just ends the game, right? Because he can't do anything with the Thunder Dragon.
Yeah. Yeah, that's game.
Okay.
Okay, so Errikos takes the
It's
game.
slightly edgy.
And now we're going to go to game 3.
It's always a bit scary when you're both top decking, even when your opponent's on 100 life points. You
Yeah.
know, when you're like, I should be able to win, and then you can't win.
I think I won a couple games where I was like at 100, so it can happen sometimes.
Oh yeah, that's all you need, right?
Yeah.
You only need one.
Exactly. And now we go to game 3, and let's see, there are a few differences in their side deck. So for Thunder Dragon, he's definitely going to put in like rivalry and stuff, but you have to expect evenly match coming in by Errikos.
You can.
Yeah.
I mean, evenly, it does mean giving up the use of Hayate for a turn,
Yes, but
which can be big. Can be like...
The thing is, it's kind of a win-win situation, because we saw in game 1 how like even Shu Colossus against a terrible end were not that great, and if you evenly, then they're forced to only have 1 left, so it's quite possible that they can deal with it easily. So
yeah.
It seems like a really good card to have, and we know that he's playing Super Poly as well. They both are, but
Oh, Super Poly could be massive.
yeah.
But it's only 1 copy.
I know, but together with the evenly, it's like 4 cards that could blow out his field. And as you mentioned before, he is also siding 2 copies of Gospel, which...
we saw it like really put a break on
yeah,
Thunder
in the future
Dragons.
match with Samir. Because, you know, it negates the activation, so sometimes it can even lead to Thunder Dragon breaking. And worst case scenario, it can just be quite painful.
It can be like -1 Colossus normally.
Yeah, which is pretty good.
And just to add to that, there can be only 1 is still pretty effective going second.
Even going second, yeah.
You just flip it, they lose all their You know,
Definitely.
if they had more than one Thunder Dragon, they're all gone.
Definitely. So it seems like he is well prepared for this matchup.
I mean, too right, because
Yeah.
it's the second most represented deck. He's
Of
main
course.
decked for the most represented deck, and
Yeah, and he's siding for the second one.
seems like a fairly
Solid
reasonable
plan.
thing to do.
Yeah.
I guess sometimes you look at all the cards, you think actually you can't actually side in that many cards. I mean, we've identified like what 9 cards that could come in, and then
Yeah.
that's a lot. So he probably can't side in all of those. So he's got to have to, probably decide which one's best.
Yeah.
And we'll see what do we think from Dimitris.
Do you side super... Weird question. Do you side Super Poly in Thunder Dragon against Pure? Just to do some cheeky things against theirs and Ray? Because you can make the Predator one with Ray. It's like...
I'm going to say no.
I would say no, but you never know. It's like... Is that impairments?
From Errikos? Or
From Dimitris?
It could be, because it is in his side deck.
I
don't know why you would put it in, but it is there.
It seems like it is.
Oh, that's sad. Sad news
Oh no,
for
it's
Errikos.
evenly matched. Oh, okay, so he decided to win in second. Okay, interesting. It's good. He caught him by surprise, and Errikos...
I think I did see the evenly matched go into Errikos' deck. But I mean, evenly matched, even going second, does not deal with there can be only one.
Yeah, that's true. But we saw in the last future match how they can actually deal with it with Phoenix, so it's not impossible. Did he unbreak his hand, or what did he draw? Oh, a second... No, not a second foolish.
No, we've not got it up
Another
yet.
multi-roll.
Oh, God. That's not great.
Oh, yeah, unfortunately, Errikos...
I think if I was Errikos, I would have activated the Foolish Burial Goods.
Yeah.
Just to give you that one less...
But can't you actually use... Couldn't he have done, like, Foolish on Engage, for example, activate the second multi-roll and just set it?
He could, and then he would have got completely blown out by the
I know.
evening. But it's,
Yeah, that's an option to unbreak.
It is an option, yeah.
A sad option, but it is. But this, there can only be one is going to be huge.
I mean, he's got 2 draws, right, next turn.
Yeah.
So...
Especially if he flips his ear, right?
Well, why? No, there aren't any non-inherent summons, are there? Yeah, so he's got to... Yeah, waiting for the effect.
I mean, there is the...
Sorry, there are only non-inherent summons until he's used
I mean,
an
there
effect.
could be like Thunder Dragon Duo, right?
Yes, but he has to have monsters engraved for that.
He does. He has the Dark from he discarded during the end phase.
Don't you need a light and a dark?
Yeah, Dark and Light. Yes, Dark and Light.
Oh, I see. He
Yeah,
just sent... What did he send with Solar?
The Oak. And then he discarded the Dark during the end phase. So he draws impermanents, it seems.
I agree.
So he's gonna have to try and probably just get another draw with Metal for Fusion, unless he wants to do... Like now, the play I talked about is actually relevant, because he can't get evenly matched.
Yes, he can't get evenly matched this turn. But he could get evenly matched at a later point. But yes, he can't get on the next turn, and he'll have time to activate the engage.
But no, he decides...
It feels like really risky if you're just something like 1 Ash, 1 Ogre, 1...
Of course, you would rather just do that. And let's see if he is able to get what he needs.
Ooh.
He draws Ray. Yes, he's slamming on the field immediately.
He's got to decide now what link he wants, because he only gets 1. And it's that one. Oh, it can crash. That's quite nice.
Yeah, definitely a good interaction.
Battery Man Solar is, according to the app, I thought it was 1900.
No, it's
but
15.
It's 15.
Yeah, it's perfect. You can
I just don't
crash.
know any attack points in monsters.
Apparently. I mean, they're not the most relevant part about cards, to be fair. Differently from what it could seem.
I don't know why I thought it was 1900.
No, it's quite... Yeah, it's 15. And now looking quite good for Errikos, but still the evenly match is there, so he should not play into it too much. Let's see how he decides to go for this.
I mean, he's probably going to activate the engage. But what do you take?
It depends if you... Yeah. Let's see.
A Widow? Is that a 0?
Area.
Yeah, I can see that.
Yeah.
Maybe just hold it for next turn.
It makes sense.
'Cause it gives you both, like, more searches
Yeah.
and the possibility of getting another ray. Oh.
Okay. He fails though. And yeah, if he did, he could have used the multi-roll afterwards on the field spell just to get another ray on board, which would have been really good. But he does fail, and yeah.
Well, that's
He's
got to feel
left.
bad if he sets the impermanence as well. But
He probably keeps it just in case. But he's gonna set the eagle. Let's see. Maybe he doesn't.
I don't.
He's really thinking about it.
It's a strange one, actually. I mean, he's got to be thinking about evenly matched because
Definitely. His opponent chooses to go
His opponent
second.
chose to go
Yeah,
second.
he doesn't set anything. And then he just shuffled the deck.
evenly matched still hurts
He does.
sure. because he loses. He's presumably going to keep there can be only one.
But then if he does that, shouldn't it have been better to just hold the field spell? Because now if he keeps that, he's again bricked.
Yes.
So he does get part of the stars. That's a pretty good one. He does keep there can only be one, but then I mean I guess he was unlucky because he didn't get anything off the field spell.
Yeah, I was
but
going
then
to say.
it seems like that if he didn't want to commit, then he could have just hold into the field spell.
But if the field spell hits, then he ends up with more cards than he started with, regardless.
If it is something good though, that's the.
It doesn't even have to hit something good because you can get another ray and then a Shizuku and then search another card.
If it, yeah, I guess.
So I mean, you trade the field spell in your hand.
Yeah,
for,
yeah, because he
plus whatever you
targeted
get.
the link. Yeah, that was unfortunate. Can't blame him.
It's just bad luck.
So he goes for the Ock.
All pretty tense. Like,
Yeah.
until an out comes up to there can be only one, the game is almost at a standstill.
Why is he? Do you think he's holding the Desires?
I don't know.
I mean, he can tribute set, which is quite relevant, I think.
Oh, that's quite cool.
Yeah.
This tribute summoning setting,
Yeah, tribute summoning seems to be Dimitris' specialty, so.
the tribute set though, I mean, you can't overlook the tribute set.
Yeah, and you can actually go for Colossus as well, so.
It's slightly weird how the game works in that, in some sense, it is known that it is a Thunder Monster.
Yeah. And now he can deal with it, so it very well played by him. He can even go into the Titan and just deal with the there can only be one.
But in some sense, it is not known that it is a Thunder Monster.
Yeah.
Like, there can be only one does not know it's a Thunder Monster.
I know.
Very bizarre. Yeah, this is looking a little bit sketchy for Errikos, which is the Titan.
Yeah, because now his hand is basically useless against this.
And he has got an impermanence, so if there's
Yeah,
not,
the impermanence is relevant,
if
but
there's not more than one Colossus and he draws an Engage or a Sky Striker Link Monster summoner
Yeah.
thing, then he can play.
So
So obviously he had that planned out, and then just to make sure he used the Thunder Dragon before the Desires.
yeah, we gotta say that the miss with the fuel spell was really unfortunate.
Yeah, because he would have just
It
had
would have changed a lot, because then he would have at
Two more
least two
cards.
cards in hand that were relevant, and he didn't really need to top deck anything. So, I mean, it happens sometimes.
slight bum luck for Errikos there, yeah. Like, if he could have just sent the Kagari to the grave anyway,
Yeah.
he would have had extra cards.
What did he get? Instant Fusion? Okay.
Not amazing.
I mean-
because he can't use them right now. He can't. Can he even get to a? Oh, so yeah.
Wow.
He couldn't. I don't think he could do anything, right?
Couldn't he just...
Oh, is he drawn? Yeah, he did.
Again. Couldn't he go for the Colossus still? But
How?
didn't he use the Oct this turn? He did.
I don't think Colossus can take a fusion monster.
Oh, yeah, because it's not. Oh, yeah. And what does he have in the end? Roar. Can't he roar and then pop Titan with its own effect? Without protecting? And then go for Colossus?
Yes.
I know it's weird, because then you just lose to one negation, but I don't know, yeah.
What do we think, Eric? So he's.
I think it could have been okay, because then you have Eastern Fusion
Did he
as well.
just draw another multi-roll?
Oh my god.
Oh, that's really unfortunate.
He did. Wow.
Why didn't he activate it?
Oh, he scoops it up. And that's it for the game. So Dimitris takes it. And unfortunately, Errikos still lose another future match, but let's go to the post-match discussion to talk about that.
He's got to feel really bad there.
Nothing to say. Unfortunately, he's cursed in stream because we saw it was quite a bad luck with the reveals and the draws.
Yeah, I mean, he didn't draw a particularly good hand in either game 1 or 3, I don't think.
Yeah, and the miss was basically, I mean, in game 1, it was quite unfortunate.
In game 1, you have to draw quite a good hand in order to get through the Thunder Dragon.
To be fair, but he had like triple strike, which was completely unplayable in that scenario. Then in game 2, it was more of a back and forth game, but I mean, it was quite dominated.
Right?
Yeah, exactly. And Errikos didn't play well by just using his resources. And in game 3 again, bad luck came back to him. Dimitris kind of surprised him by going second. And we saw that Errikos had like evenly in his deck, so he didn't expect that. But at the end of the day, it was looking good for Errikos.
He played very well around There Can Be Only One, I thought. With
definitely.
The tribute set, I thought was quite a neat.
Yeah. The turning point was definitely not hitting any Sky Strikers with the Fuel spell. Otherwise, the game could have probably been completely different, to be fair. And we gotta say, though, as you said, that Dimitris played it well. He showed that he knows what There Can Only Be One does, and he played around it very well. So, yeah, that was about it for the match. We'll be back with the top 8, but first, let's go to Oliver for the interview.
Yeah, we're here with our first top 8 player. Congratulations.
Thank you very much.
Well done. So, how did it go down for you? What did the match feel like?
The match is not that good. It's really difficult because they have so many outs to Colossus. But in game 3, as you see, my opponent bricked so hard, so that gave me the opportunity to win the match.
Yeah. And I can imagine you were nervous. You were like not knowing what to expect. So it seemed like Errikos was a bit upset after the match.
Yes, he was. If I was in his place, I would be also upset because he did the field and he didn't find something that if he did, he should have won that match. So that was,
pretty rough for him.
I understand him, pretty rough, very much.
But well, you are now in the top 8, so how are you feeling right now?
I'm very happy. I'm very confident with my deck, and I hope to continue.
Has it settled in? Like, have you realized you're in the top 8, or is it still something
Not yet. I haven't realized yet, but I will in the next round.
All right. You're now the last Greek player remaining in the tournament. What do you think? Are the other Greek guys coming up to you and telling you like, you have to win this for us now? Or?
Some will congratulate me. So I will try to win as much as I can to make them so proud. The Greek,
All right. So we are going to take a very quick break, then we're going to be back with you and the other 7 players on the stage. We're going to run through them very quickly to give you an idea of who made it to the top 8 of YCS Milan. After those profiles, very quick top 8 profiles, we will immediately move into the feature match. Until then, we have to make a couple of preparations, so we're going to be right back after a few more clips with the top 8 profiles and feature match of YCS Milan 2018.